That's what responsibility is. A whole line of children there waiting for me in the mountains of the interiors. Next, they're lining up before a mobile bus that I have. Father's bringing a child on the lap and running fast to be in line. Next, attending to a lady in the mobile bus that we run now. Next, and a little child who looks quite okay and plump. Look at his face, quite a rounded face, isn't it? But when he takes off his clothes, this is how he is. Next, he's just a cage of bones. He is malnourished. He has deficiencies of protein, carbohydrates and vitamins and everything. And he cannot see when it becomes slightly darker because of deficiency of vitamin A, which we call as night blindness. His name is Arjun, but he is happy. Next, this is how the eyes of a patient suffering from night blindness looks. It has a glazing and a brownish look on the conjunctiva, the white of the eye, making you all doctors. Next. And then we buy a powder milk tin, can of powder milk, so that you can carry it home and keep having it mixed with water. Educate the mom how to prepare milk, because she doesn't have a cow or a buffalo and cannot purchase milk every day. And make him taste the dry powder milk to see what it is like. Does he accept it? And let's see his response. So he's really dipped his right hand into the powder milk, and you can see the nails all, full of it. And next, and his powder milk and his Horlicks powder and charcoal and vitamins, his supply for the next 2 or 3 weeks, so that he may start coming on to it. And I'm sure this is a recent picture, hardly a month old, and by the time I go back, because my team is still looking after all of them, he will be a different child. Next. This is the taste of Hershey's. I call it the taste of chocolate. There's a little child who reaches my clinic, and she is quite unwell, and my wife, who works with me, hurries up with a small chocolate bar of 5-star. Do you have 5 stars here? Yes? Okay. So that 5-star is given to the dad, and puts in a piece of that 5-star in the mouth of this child, who has a taste of the chocolate maybe for the first time and gives a smile. Next. Oh, that is yummy. What is that? What is this halwa? Because they could have probably only known of a halwa and not a chocolate. And she looks so happy for the care and love we share with her. Her name is Pinky. But she is happy in spite of what? Limitations and challenges in life? Look at that. She cannot stand on her feet. She has a problem with her feet since birth, and she has to only stand like that on her tips. Next. This is a close-up of how she stands. And yet she is happy. And we have so much. We're fit and fine and active and strong, with everything given by God and society and parents, and yet we are unhappy. We need more. We never count our blessings. We don't know what is the true meaning of gratitude in life. Krupa. And we simply use the word Krupa. Some daughter's name can be Krupa. Somebody's house can be Krupa. But where is the Krupa? It's just there as a word. We don't believe in it. We don't live with it. We don't derive the strength out of the Krupa, which all of us have in so many ways when we compare it to others who have lesser Krupa. High time, my dears. Even the youngster most can start thinking to be grateful to God and to be good, and to the parents. They look after you so well. And I'm so fortunate to be here than there. And what can I now care and spare for those who are the have-nots, who don't have it? Next. This is a child who reaches my clinic in Missouri after an open heart surgery. His name is Anup, and as he comes back from Delhi, his chest is opened, his heart is opened, a small metal valve is put in, everything is closed, and he survives. We supported his surgery. This was the first cardiac surgery that we supported. And he reaches Missouri, and I received him in the waiting room of my humble clinic and hug him. For my son is 2 inches taller than me. He permits me to hug him, of course. He is a fellow in cardiology at San Antonio. But I speak with him right now on phone. He's in Austin today attending a cardiology conference. You will see the way we are talking. as if it's a small child with a dad. This is how we speak. क्या हाल है मेरे बेटे? I love you. क्या कर रहा है? He won't say, "Oh, for dad," enough. Because we have maintained, fortunately, those ties. That's the private relationship between me and my son, not the rest of the world. If we are before the rest of the world, we'll behave a bit differently. But our true life in bondage, our rishta and sambandh together is what it was, and God is kind. Next. This is how he's grown now. Next. And there are many more children whom we have helped with open cardiac surgeries for the hole in the heart since birth, or other diseases which require surgery for grown-ups and children. We've supported more than 20 open heart surgeries by now. That is sharing. It's not bragging. It's sharing. Next. Now these are girls who were deaf because of the eardrum of the ear getting ruptured because of a disease. So they went for eardrum transplantation. And now they can hear better. So it's written down, "Ab hum theek hai." Now we are okay. We are all right. We can hear. So we started supporting a campaign to work for those who are deaf, and where we can reverse the process of deafness through eardrum transplantation. We send these children to Delhi, to one of the state-of-art institutions for the surgeries and repairs. Next. So this is continuous care, and here are some guys who are brilliant. They belong to the village. Their parents are illiterate. They don't even have a lamp at home at night. They study till there is sunlight, and there is delight. Their teachers are not well educated either. Tools of education are missing, and yet they're performing very well. So we pick them up and we are supporting and mentoring them, infusing them, encouraging them, and a little bit financially supporting them so that they can make a life. If I could parent and see that both of my children were brought up well with good education and values and thoughts and things in life, both of them are doctors and they have made it to your country of opportunity, then I have to be grateful to Gurudev and God for all that, and see whom else can I now help and support. For this should carry on. Next. These are students from an American school in Missouri, the Woodstock School. There's one American school in India which is 125 years old. It's associated and recognized with their universities here. So they graduate there and straight away come. So they are joining me down the hill to go for plantation of trees. We have promoted plantation activities in Missouri. So there's some pictures of that which you'll see quickly. Next. Now this is an area which was deforested. This is a house here which remains here. After 15 years, some of them are digging pits for the plants before monsoons. And after 15 years, this is how green it has become. Now this is a great ecstasy. And I look at it, I am growing old and they are growing up. I will be gone, they will be there. Maybe even beyond the lifetime of my children, they will touch nature, existence, creation in a fashion that it remains. And you become a party to that wonderful in different ways. Next. And this is my extended family. This is my son Saurabh, we call him Ricky. This is my wife Veenu. And this is my daughter Vani. We all four are doctors. This is a teacher of a small school there, whom we are encouraging. And these kids are mine. I don't know their names, but we have a heart to realize that they also have a heart. And our art of living is to have a heart of giving. And that's what life is. And it's wonderful and happy. Next, you can love the earth. You can hug it in different ways, as and when, whatever you feel like doing. And carry on. Never stop. Never look back. Don't wait for bigger things. Do the little things that you can do today. It makes you bigger tomorrow, with bigger capability and competence and resources, and do bigger things in life. For yourself, for your parents, for your spouse, for your children to come, and for the society at large. Thank you. So this is how we can possibly share with you the visuals and the thoughts of caring, sparing, and so now you know it. So whenever you look at this or that, never forget what can you spare out of that and whom can it reach. Not essentially India. It can happen here. Learn it from it. Do it here.